Hi guys and ladies, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lisema Matsietsi. On this week, we're talking about unhiding your potential. Most of us, we put our potential away and we think that somebody will come discover our hidden potential, but that's just fallacy. The real truth is you must go out there and sell your potential. Stay tuned. I just recently went through a road trip with Olerato. She discovered a nice place called Cango Caves. Some place just outside of, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Utsuren. I'm not an Afrikaans person. I think it's called Utsuren or something like that. I went inside. It was quite beautiful. I'm not a cave person. It was the first time that I went into a cave and I saw what the cave could give out, and I was quite taken aback. You know, it's quite beautiful in there. They put electrical work, and then we did some working there. Nice workout. You know, it's not every day that I can wake up and say I'm going into a cave. I'm not that type of a person. But I was, you know, taken aback by the beauty. But what really struck me throughout this whole experience was the fact that the cave beauty is hidden away from everybody else. Now you ask yourself to say, hang on a second, we've seen the Hottentots and the Bushmen. They've been using caves for so long. Yes, that is true. If you go into the caves, they would show you that the first half of the cave, the opening of a cave, probably was mostly used. That's where you'll find the paintings of animals and stuff like that. But once you go inside the deep end of the cave, you know, all those, like a kilometer inside the cave system, nobody actually explored. It was later on that the other explorers, not from South Africa, went in and they discovered, you know, all those other tunnels in there. Not that the Bushmen were not interested in that, it's because it was not serving them. All they needed was shelter, so they just used the opening part of the cave, not the whole till the deep end of the cave. This hit me quite hard because when we come to analysis, most of us, our career is like a cave tunnel system, if I may call it. It goes deep. I mean, we got so much knowledge that goes in depth, you know, hectic knowledge. But most of the time we only use, you know, the shallow one. You know, it's like the opening of the cave. We just get in there to say, can you send me this in Excel? Can you tell me how can we get the consultant that sells the most value-added products? Can you tell me which consultant opened the most products? How many opened up home loans? That's just the shallow side of things. But in detail, we can, you know, give out all of this data scientist algorithm. We can go into hectic, because I mean, we have that. We have big data, we have informatics, we have all these nice things. But the whole reality is where we see ourselves, only the shallow part or the opening part is being used. Instead of us expecting the Hottentot to come all the way inside the cave. It doesn't matter how beautiful the cave system is, you know, with stuff falling from the sky, others, you know, coming from the bottom going up. I forgot what do they call all those names. Instead of waiting for a Hottentot to come discover this, we have to go out and shout for a different type of person to come over and see our skills. And this is how we can actually do that. Number one is we can go out and find meetups of our same careers. Right now with COVID, with working from home, we are still in the thing of everybody else is sending invites on Zoom. Other people are pushing it on Instagram. You've seen them. I recognize them. Others are doing it on LinkedIn. Go out there, meet up with people with the same mindset or same working as you are. Number two is go out there into your online community and do the online training from reputable companies. That's the way that you can actually lure people in and say, I have this certification, come see my cave, and people will come. Number three, go out there and then look for somebody else who's got a problem that needs to be solved. Once you find them, say, hey, I have this skill, let me solve it out for you. Just in 2022, I reached out to my friend. He was opening up a business and I said, do you have a filing system? My thinking was thinking along the lines of data analysis, whatever like that, only to find out that they didn't even have a OneDrive shared folder type of a thing, a SharePoint type of a thing. So we started with SharePoint and also teaching the people what is Excel, how do you log, you know, sometimes it could be even that simple. Number four is where you actually go out. You don't wait for people to come to you, but you make out videos or you make out articles so that people could see the skills that you've harnessed. This is where you're thinking to yourself that you have studied so much that you have went out and researched as much as you could. Now it's time that you sit within yourself and you say, listen, I'm a cave system, I have beautiful things within myself, here's what I can give you. We discussed this in 2021, but I think is worth reiterating. Sometimes we cannot expect people to come our way and discover the beauty that's within us, but most of the time we have to come and invite people within our space. 4 things that you can do that can say, look at me, this is what I can do, I'm an analyst. Not everybody else can just sniff out your abilities and then just like that, with osmosis, they already know what can you do, what can you deliver, when can you deliver, how best could you deliver it, and who are you competing with so that you become best in the world. That's just me. Please stay tuned. If you like this video, consider subscribing, because more videos like this I send out on a regular basis. If you like, stay tuned. There's another video coming